Welcome. I'm Meredith. This is the Oasis Spiritual Empowerment Tarot, all about tarot, oracle, and empowering you. And first, I have to say I am so sorry. It's been, it's been almost a week since I uploaded. I apologize. I have been my ears, both my ears have been like closed up, and it's really hard to modulate my voice when I can't really hear it. So I may be a little loud today because I got one ear back, but the other is still completely closed, and it's painful. But I have a super exciting unboxing. And while I get this out, two things I want to mention just quickly. First is, if you haven't seen on my community channel, there is Tarot Club starting tomorrow. So that is Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be the first Zoom meeting for Tarot Club, kind of like book club. And we'll be discussing one deck for about a month. It's gonna change as we go, but we're gonna start with the Star Tarot. And if you don't have it, that's okay. I still think you could get a lot out of it. You don't have to be on camera, right? All you need is your mic if you want to provide some input and understand that it's a safe space. It's a place for, look, there's no right or wrong with tarot. It's just about what's right for you. And I think this is a great way to, have that community, to be able to share thoughts and inspirations and practices. And whether, you agree with some of the things or you disagree, it doesn't really matter. But I think by sharing, it enhances all of us, right? So there are no wrong or stupid questions or answers or perceptions, It's just about what's right for you. And it's not going to be super strict. So, if the discussion leads into a particular area, that's fine, right? I believe in going with the flow and going where we need to go. So, maybe some times we might focus on I don't know, certain symbols in tarot rather than a specific tarot deck or whatever it is, right? Or we might just talk about spreads. It's really whatever you want, So I just wanted to make you aware of that. And I do have a post on my community tab about it. Basically, just email me, let me know that you're interested, and I will send you the Zoom link. And you can, join anytime. If you can't come tomorrow and maybe you want to come next week, that's perfectly fine. It's not like, oh, you come once, you have to come. You don't have to do anything, right? But, everybody's welcome. I just ask that everybody be respectful. And the other thing, so if you haven't seen, again, in my community tab, it's a couple posts down at this point, I posted a poll asking you what you would like, because we're very close now to 999 subscribers. And I have, I think, 4 things listed. And if you wanted to add something that I didn't think of, that's absolutely fine. And, we're voting on it. So right now, the number one item is a giveaway. Then we have 2 items that are tied for second, and that is live readings and a guided meditation. The other option is a live Q&A. And again, there's an option if you want to add something. So I'm bringing this up to say we're very close. I think we're at like 961, 962 at this point. So we're coming in, but I'm going to leave this up until we hit 999. And the little extra surprise is that because you are so fabulous, I've decided I'm going to do the top 3. So really, there's just one thing that won't get picked. But, 3 is the best number, and 3 times 3 is 9, and it's 999, and there are 3 nines, and see, that's how my mind goes. But that's what we're going to do, and the giveaway is going to be fantastic. I'm putting together like a big, kind of like a subscription box full of goodies. So it's going to be really exciting. And I don't care where you're located. Do not worry about the postage. I want everybody to be able to participate. So I will be showing that soon. So stay tuned for that. But let's finally get to this. And I'm so excited for this too. This is from a Kickstarter. And it is BIMIT, Big Mice Tarot, and MIMIT. Is it Mini Mice? Yeah, Mini Mice Tarot. So what? So this is this supposed to fold into the talk box? I don't know what this is. I guess so. Dust jacket. So I'll have to look at that, but super cute. That's interesting. All right. A great victory of the 4 united cities. They're so cute. Creating such a big project, especially for emerging artists like the two of us, is never predictable. We could never expect the incredible amount of love and support you gave to us, and we couldn't be happier for this. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for having believed in MIMIT. If we managed to create this world, it's thanks to each one of you. We'll be back to the lands of Arceata for sure, but meanwhile, we want to express all our gratitude for this wonderful opportunity. Sincerely, Hal and Ezd. I'm so sorry. Ezd. It is Ezd. EZD. How cute is that? Okay. So, we've got a few things going. Oh my god, look how cute these are. Oh, they're so sweet. So, in case you couldn't guess from these bags, I opted for the regular and the mini size. But we're going to take a quick look at the art book first. So this is a whole world, and we have a map. Oh, so cute. We have the key to the map. Tells us about the lands. An introduction. This is just... This is really lovely. So it's a really immersive thing. It talks about this whole wonderful world and the creatures, the myths. This is so fabulous. But we've got to get into this deck. Or decks. Love these. These are wonderful. Nice, like a cottony canvas bag. And, so we have a few things. Oh my goodness. How cute are these pins? They're so cute. Take one out. And it looks like we have a guidebook. Okay, maybe I won't take one out. I don't want to take too long. But, oh, here we go. Just so you can get a better view of it. It's so pretty. Love that. And let me take this one, open this one up too. So I'm not sure what... this is meant to just sort of... Well, it's a dust jacket, I guess, to cover it. Okay. Sorry. Alright, so let's take a quick look at the little white book. So we have important places, the 4 cities, extra places, talks about reverse cards, the majors. So, and these are named, and I guess we'll see as we get into them. We do have keywords for the cards, and then a little paragraph about the character. Let's just say, so then the minors, we have coins, and we again have keywords, and looks like about 2 paragraphs telling you part of the story that I imagine is appropriate to that card. Just really, really wonderful. And then we do have swords and cups. Good ones? I'm sure we do. Yeah, ones. And we have extra cards for the myths. So we have 1, 2, it looks like 7 extra cards. We have some spreads. And this looks like, I mean, I have to read it, but it looks like this might be creating a unique story through the inspiration of the card symbolisms. And this looks like you could do kind of like a D&D thing with it. But this is just me quickly looking. All right, let's get into this. In this deck, magic, destiny, and dangerous predators intertwine with fantasy and cottagecore tones, painting a land full of mystery and adventures. Archaeata, maybe? Ready to be read, 1 card at a time, 1 life at a time. Love this. Okay. So, I think we will go through the standard deck, and then we do have another guidebook. You know, it should be the same, I imagine. We'll go through this, and then we'll take a quick look at the mini, just to say I love these backs. They're so cute. It looks pretty thick. So the cardstock's pretty thick. Looks like a good size stack in terms of thickness. Let's do a quick size. Looks about dead on standard tarot size. And so we start, of course, with the Fool. Wonder what that is. He's so cute. I think this one was out of order. I think that's one of the... Well, I'm sure it's one of the extra cards. So, I love the Magician. And I love that, you know, he's an alchemist. The High Priestess. Aw. very different from, you know, what we tend to see for the Emperor. And I quite like it. Oh, I love the light. Really, really nicely done. This feels like a great autumnal deck. With the bunnies. Wow. Really like this strength card. And usually I like a quieter strength, but I quite like this. Oh. Oh no. These are so cute. I really like that these are kind of separate. You know, like, to me, it reminds me of like that. There's a difference between that sort of cosmic justice and that personal justice. I like that. He is so stinking cute. That's fabulous. That's really interesting for Temperance. Oh my god, look at it. It's so cute for the devil. I love this for the star. Oh my goodness. How cute is that? This is a super cute deck. I mean, obviously. I love this for the sun. Even though there's no sunflowers. But I love it. It's just wonderful. Their faces. That's really interesting. I quite like that. And I'm sure these tie in, of course, to the story. I mean, that's kind of the point. I wonder if these are like the primary races of that world. So we have... Yeah, so we have the super cute... we have the symbol for the suit in the top. So we have the pentacles, or coins. Guessing that's swords. Cups. Oh, there's swords. So this was wands. Huh. Okay. Anyway. Sorry. Alright, let's get back. It's really interesting. I love that there's this progression. Or, you know, at least it seems like it to me, right? So here for that 5, He's down, stuck in that well, but here in the 6, he's out. I mean, well, that could be him, right? Coloring's the same. Oh, I love that. And that. And I love that, this wasn't easily won, right? You can see, like, he's been through the mill, but he did it. That's fabulous. That's interesting. So I'm really looking forward to reading the book, because I'm sure that's going to, explain a lot of this. I love that he's on the bunny. That's so cute. That's fabulous. Huh. How cute is that? So now I'll tell you that some of these, I would say that most of these, it's really obvious the energy of the card. I think there are others, though, that I need to understand the story to really grasp. Love this. To really grasp what's kind of going on. But I don't mind that. So cute. That's interesting. Love that. And that's so cute. That's interesting because it looks like Death's Cloak, right? Remember? Right? Maybe it's not quite the same, but it's close. the swords. I love the feather. Oh. Yeah, I would say that I think that I love that. If you're looking for a very strictly RWS deck, this may not be the deck. I think a lot of the cards are very RWS. I think some go their own way, and I think that's in line with the story. You know, I haven't read the story yet, but I'm assuming. I like it. But this is one... Oh, the first. This is one that I think the book is going to be helpful. I don't think... I think it's going to be a read it once and then, you know what's going on. I don't think it's something you'd have to refer back to. But that's just my hunch. The Guardian. The Bard. I love the Bard. I love... Oh my goodness. Wait. Oh, see, these all have musical notes at the top for the extra cards. The Veil. How cute is he, though? The Observer. Wow, look at him. Voice. And the last. Okay. Let's give these a shuffle. See how they shuffle. And then I'll pick one and we'll read from the book and see, what we get. So this is a thicker deck. So it definitely needs a little breaking in, I would say. Just to be able to shuffle it, really easily. But, I mean, it does shuffle really nicely. Yeah, overhand is just wonderful. I love these backs. Okay, so let's pick one. Oop, I guess we're picking this one. The Emperor. Okay. So let's see what the book says. Okay, so we have stability, firmness, and protection. And it says Tados was in charge of supervising the balance between the cities and one of the longest lived and strongest rulers in the entire history of Archaea. I'm sorry. He had fought one battle, 3 uprisings, and risked his life against more than one feather of the sea. But every time he held a little Alfiran in his arms, whether they were of the same blood or a son of the wind, his chest trembled with emotion. So I love that. I love that kind of concept. At least to me, it's a concept of balance with the Emperor, So let's take a little look at the mini. And I am a sucker for a good mini. And I was a little bit on the fence. I was actually originally just going to get the mini, but, you know, I decided, you know, 'cause sometimes minis are too small, but I definitely feel like, you know, this is a really nice size. I don't have any trouble so far, yeah, seeing anything. I think it's really, you know, the art's nice and clear. Yeah, so I quite like the mini. Bring it in a little more. I'm just kind of flipping through because you already saw the cards. And then let's lay some out. Well, let me show you how these shuffle anyway. And then we'll lay out the big ones just so you can see them better, I think. I thought initially I would lay these out because we could fit more. But now overhand, super easy. For me personally, I'm not even gonna try to ruffle shuffle. I mean, I'll try it right now so you can see. But it's a thick deck, which I love. But because it's so short for me, it's just ruffle shuffling's not a great idea. But overhand is fabulous, and they feel really nice in the hand. So that's what I'll be doing with this deck. But for the larger one, definitely a good riffle is, it's very easy to do. And definitely, I think this is one of those decks that the more you use it, the easier it's going to be to ruffle shuffle. This is such a sweet deck. Really, really like it. I love the extra cards. I love the way it feels. It's a very, I don't know, it's a smooth, it kind of feels like the finish of playing cards, but because the cards are thicker, I don't know if you can really see. I don't know, it just adds something. So, oh my god, this is just so cute. And I will say the first deck that I think of in terms of pairing with this is probably no surprise if you've been around with me for a little while, although I haven't shown this deck in a little while. And this is Roots and Wings, Oracle deck by Kat Riles. And I just think those are cute together, actually. And it just, yeah, I really like these together. Roots and Wings goes with everything, but some decks I feel like are particularly keyed into it, you know? And this feels like one of those decks where it's just like a really, really nice combo. In fact, you know what? Let's just see. Let's just see how it might look with, oh no, where did I put it? With the mini. Just to see. Let's bring it in a little, because it is tiny. But look how cute. Right, and definitely could fit a lot more. I feel like with this smaller deck, because it's so much like you know, it's that story tale, fairy tale kind of thing. I feel like a big spread is just going to be extra fun with this deck. So I may end up using the smaller deck more than the larger, just to really get those, just, you know, nice big spreads, you know. But yeah, I really like these together. And again, I do love Roots and Wings with everything, but I do also feel like certain decks are just extra nice with it, and I think this is one of those. And, you know, Roots and Wings is one of my ride or die decks, for sure. And I just absolutely adore it for so many reasons. But yeah, so let me know what you think. And, you know, did you back this deck? Did you back the large version? Did you get the small version? Did you get both? Yeah, let me know. Let me know. Have you gotten it already? Are you working with it? How are you working with it? Have you read the book? I'm really excited to read the book. Yeah. Oh, it's so stinking cute. And I think it's going to be a fabulous reader. And I think it's going to be a really, you know what, this deck, for me, I feel like this is a really good deck for doing like future travel. That's what I'm calling it. You know, everybody I'm sure calls it different things and does different things with it. But for me, sometimes I like to kind of step forward in my timeline, right? And explore different pathways. And I feel like this is a really good deck for that. I think because it has that sense of adventure, that sense of storybook, of a fairy tale. I love the whimsy. I love the cuteness. And it's just so, I don't know, it's so interesting. There's something so compelling about it. You know, it's like I really want to know the stories behind these cards. You know, it just, I mean, look at, I love that. I love that. And, oh man, I'm so excited for this deck. And I'm really glad that I, you know, couldn't restrain myself and got both versions. Because, yeah, I'd hate to pick. I like them both. And, yeah, I think I'm going to probably start working with this because I want to do like really huge spreads with it. Yeah. But let me know what you think. And until next time, just be wonderful to yourself. Be really, really wonderful because you deserve the best. Only the best, all the best. And that is my wish for you.